Late goals and dramatic comebacks, the Premier League certainly didn't fail to disappoint on its return from the international break. It's time to delve back into who makes the team of the week on the Football Forecast. On goal, he may have been on the wrong end of the scoreline against Manchester City, but West Ham's Alphonso Areola is the game week's best performing goalkeeper and player, in fact, with an 8.8 rating. The Frenchman made 10 huge saves in the 3-1 defeat at the London Stadium, 8 of which came inside the box, as he did his best to keep his side in the game. Now, I know the next player I'm going to announce is a defensive midfielder, but I'm going to put him in my defence this week. He was so good. One of the 4 City players to feature this week. Rodri was immaculate in the win over West Ham as he continues to shine for Pep Guardiola. The 27-year-old completed a whopping 113 of 116 passes for 97% accuracy and created 4 chances for his teammates, 2 of which were key. Lucas Digne. It was a late show for Aston Villa as they earned an exhilarating 3-1 win against Crystal Palace, and Lucas Digne certainly played his part in the Villains' turnaround. Digne claimed the assist with a cross for Duran's superb equaliser, which started the fight back at Villa Park. He also registered 115 touches of the ball to underpin his involvement in the match, a figure which only trailed teammate Torres at 132. Next up is Andy Robertson. Liverpool continued their unbeaten start to the campaign with a 3-1 win at Wolves after falling behind early. The Scotland international, who captained the Reds at Molineux, Robertson was instrumental after he poked home his effort to give his side the lead. He ended the match with a pass accuracy of 92% and 2 chances created. Next up, a breathtaking Tottenham comeback against Sheffield United was capped off with Kulusevski, who struck a dramatic winner in the 10th minute of second half stoppage time. What a game this was. He fired a right-footed effort into the top left corner to ensure the latest comeback in the Premier League history and preserve Spurs' unbeaten start. The Swede was heavily involved throughout, through registering a game-high 7 shots and creating 5 chances. Next up in midfield, we have James Maddison. Like teammate Kulusevski, Maddison had plenty of involvement against Sheffield United as he continued to orchestrate for Spurs. It was an all-action display for the 26-year-old, who created 4 chances, won 9 of 13 ground duels and made 2 tackles in a pulsating encounter at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Up next, it is Douglas Luiz, who, as per usual, bossed the midfield for Aston Villa against Crystal Palace. The Brazilian won 10 ground duels, made 6 tackles. Up next, Bernardo Silva ran the show from midfield for Man City against West Ham, and his deft dinked finish over Areola put the visitors in control. He also fed through Haaland, who converted the insurance goal to give City some breathing room. A silky midfield display as usual from the Portuguese. Another City player is Jeremy Doku, who gets into the team of the week. The Belgian international got the comeback early going into the second half with a cool finish after a menacing run at the Hammers' defence, alongside netting his first goal for the club. He created 3 chances and attempted 8 dribbles. Up front, I put Mohamed Salah with yet another productive display this term, and he hit more milestones in the process. The Egyptian has now directly been involved in 200 goals in the top flight for Liverpool and became the first player from the Reds to assist in 5 consecutive away games. And completing the side this week is Julian Alvarez, who is the 4th City player to make the team. The Argentine has been in excellent form of late, and he backed up that statement with another handy performance at West Ham. He recorded 2 assists, first finding Doku to score the equaliser. He scooped the ball over to Silva, who chipped in the go-ahead tally. That is a team of the week. If you agree or disagree, leave your comments in the comment section. As always, make sure you do like this video. It helps out a lot.